Alright, so this is take two. Alright, so I found out something really cool. I've been, looking into it for a while, but I couldn't really find any answers. Then I came across some random article on, what is that website called? It's not coming to me, but it will come to me. Anyway, I found the answer on there, and I just wanted to walk through it. So if you have a VPN that you're using that supports port forwarding, you can make your service available via port forwarding, and you can make a change. So if you've seen my previous video on how to create like a quick server in like 7 lines of code, so we're just going to amend that, and I'll just walk you through the changes, right? So there'll be like a link somewhere around here that I'll post. The first thing is that we've changed our port number. So when we port forward on a VPN, it'll provide us with a port. And so if you've done that already, then go ahead and pause and just put your port in here. So just update that. Then the other thing I've done is just to see, how many people visit the site. So I've just done like a quick variable. So count is 0. And then once someone visits, that particular IP that's been given by our VPN, it will just increment 1, and I will just log that to the console. It's not really particularly amazing design, but just something really basic for now. And that's it really. The other change that you'll see here is that while we had the port, we've also added something else here. And this is for it to listen on 0000. And so this will allow your server to use your local IP as opposed to local host, if that makes sense. So there's probably a little bit more information, and I'll probably whack it up somewhere on the screen here, so you can just pause and read that. But hopefully that makes sense. What we'll do now is we'll just do node, and if we want to run this, so server.js. I'm going to go ahead and run it, and you can see that the server is now running. What we're going to do is we're going to quickly pause, and I'm going to quickly launch a browser, and we're going to hit that IP address on that port, and we'll be able to see that website. So let me pause. Okay, so I've now just switched to my browser, and obviously for privacy reasons, because I don't want to just leak their IPs, I've already shown you the port. So essentially what I've done is I've gone into the browser, and in the search bar I've entered the IP address colon the port, right? So you can get the IP address from your VPN application. So whatever you're using, they'll give you the IP, and also they'll provide you with the port that's been forwarded as well. So just copy both of those, and you separate them as colon. So I'll just give you a quick example on the screen. Once you hit on enter, you can see now, I can see here, this is my website, right? The exact same thing that we passed through when we ran our application on VS Code is being seen here, and now it'll be available to everyone. So what I'll do quickly now, I've visited it once, and I'm just going to click on refresh, and you can see it's refresh now, and you can still see it on the screen. So what I'll do now is I'll just move over to VS Code. Okay, so I'm back in VS Code now, and as you can see that the server's running, and you can see that we visited the website once, and there's just one person that's visited it, right? So as soon as people keep hitting that endpoint or that particular IP address with that port, then this will keep incremented 1 each time someone visits that. So yeah, try it out yourself. One thing is, when you're forwarding ports, or even though it's via VPN, there are some security considerations to take into account. So please do your due diligence before making a local server available to the public. There's also various types of actors out there, so just be careful. And if you're not sure, you're a little bit worried, then just don't do it. But it's just like something cool just to check out to see what's possible. So yeah, hopefully you enjoyed that, and I'll showcase some more cool stuff in the future.